Hello and welcome to one of our unboxing videos. This one's going to be about the all-new Bernina 790 Pro, which just got released as part of the 2023 Bernina University release schedule. Our representatives, in fact, just got back from Bernina University where they were being trained last week. And this box arrived at the exact same time they did to our store. So we've got both some anecdotes from them as well as the physical machine to look at. We're going to be exploring the physical differences between the 790 Pro and its predecessor, the 790 Plus. There are actually quite a few hardware differences. The software and the new sort of embroidery experience, sewing experience will be explored in a later video. But right now we're just going to get our first look at the machine. We've literally not unboxed it. I have not seen it personally, just our representatives have seen it. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's in the box. Okay, so some of this is going to be the same as was included with the 790 Plus. We're still going to have that slide-on table with the integrated ruler, 1/4 inch markings. And then underneath that, we've got our freehand system. If we do want to continue to control our presser foot up, down, we can do that with our knee. Otherwise, it's built into the machine to lift that for you. The accessory wardrobe, we also call it a Barbie case. That's going to be full of accessories in there. And then down here, we've just got our manual and our power cord and some more accessories, including, of course, something that has been standard throughout the 790's release, but that's our stitch regulator, which adds the capabilities like a long arm of regulating your stitch while you're free motioning. That's not new to the 790 Pro, but it is certainly a bonus. Okay. All right, here's the machine. Dust cover, of course, with a pocket to hold your power cord and foot pedal. That's the same as it has been. All right. Here's our first look. All right, so the first thing that I'm noticing is the matte black cover instead of the shiny black that it has been. Very professional looking. Looks like I won't be able to get fingerprints on it quite as easily, which would be nice. Keep it looking nice and new for longer. Got some package for shipping in here. All right, a little bit of more safety shipping stuff. Okay, what else do we see that's new? Of course, we've got Bernina 790 Pro. And then on the buttons here, we've got our needle threader button. That is brand new. The previous needle threader was what we would call a semi-automatic, where we had to push down with one hand and then thread with the other, which were very reliable, but also took a fair amount of coordination because it used two hands. And not everybody really enjoyed that experience. So they have a new fully automatic needle threader, which I'm sure will get demoed as part of the actual turned on machine demo. But you can see it right here. And so it's looking to me like we're going to thread as normal. And then once we get to the point right above the needle, we'll travel leftward and go into that little slot right there. And then we should be able to hit that needle threader button and have it thread for us, which is pretty cool. That should make particularly embroidery thread changes really easy. Okay, there's also a laser built in from what I hear. This is called the Bernina Pinpoint Laser. And unlike a lot of other lasers on the market, this one is going to show you not just your needle position, but actually the next stitch. Let's say you're doing a sewing stitch you're doing a blanket stitch where your needle is jumping to the left and then down and then to the left and such. It's going to show you the next needle position that's coming so that it helps you line it up, not just showing you where your needle is currently at. I was curious if we could see where that was. Just me being curious. I can see some little eyeballs, little lenses under there, but those might also be the lenses that read your automatic buttonholer. So we'll have to wait. I wait with anticipation for our actual video of it in use, because we'll have a better sense of where that laser is coming from, so we can actually see where that laser is emanating from. Other things that are new about the machine itself, it does have this little stitch precision squared writing on it. From what I hear, this is referring to the fact that the machine is both faster and quieter than the 790 Pro, excuse me, the 790 Plus, which preceded it. That's our anecdotal evidence from our representatives at BU, that it's really quiet, really smooth. And then when paired with the new embroidery module, which came out last year, which also increases embroidery speed, apparently they've also changed somewhat the insides of the machine as well. And it now is adding, again, like another 30% speed increase to your embroidery and your sewing speeds, as well as being quieter. There is a new hook system down here. I'm not sure that we'll be able to tell, but the hook for the uninitiated is down here, and it's the portion that actually snags that top thread and loops the bobbin thread around it. Immediately I am seeing half of it is black and half of it is silver. That is different than the fully black version that we have on the 790 Plus. Not sure if that's an alignment help or if that is changing something about the use of it, but the reasons in the past that they've changed the hook systems are to increase the speed and smoothness of the machine, and they have done that before. So it is exciting. You're not going to need new bobbins. You're not going to need a new bobbin case. It's all going to integrate with the 7 series accessories that you're used to. Okay, we'll put that hook back in. These hooks are magnetized. If you are not a Bernina 7 series owner right now, and I'm already noticing some physical differences in the shape of that hook. That's really interesting. Okay. Other than that, I think that's it for, oh, gotta put my bobbin back in. That's it for the physical differences in the 790 Pro between it and the 790 Plus. We've got the matte black cover. There's a laser somewhere in there. That hook is different. Inside, it's quieter, it's faster, it's smoother. It's that matte black. So yes, we are super excited. We're just going to really quick peek at the embroidery module in case you aren't familiar with what the embroidery module for the Bernina looks like. But just for clarity, there's not a separate module that's been released with the 790 Pro. It's going to be the now standard Smart Drive technology embroidery module that has been coming out with, say, the 770 QE Plus that was released last year. Okay, let's take a look at the SDT module. So this is the 7 series Smart Drive technology module. As always, it comes with 3 hoops. You've got your small, your medium, and your large. This one's going to be 6 by 10 as the size that comes with the embroidery module. You can get larger sizes. You can get out to 9 by 16 inches, which is the jumbo hoop. But it's going to come packaged with the 3 smaller hoops. It also has an embroidery package, embroidery thread, little explanation, stabilizer explanation, as well as some stabilizer sample sheets for you to check out. So they give you a little set to get started, embroidery thread, embroidery needles. And in here, actually, this is going to be another difference. This is going to contain the number 26 L foot, which is, of course, the 26 laser foot, laser compatible, which, as I hear it, has a slightly different shape to accommodate that laser light so that when you're embroidering, it is showing you the positioning of the laser. My guess was that the part reaching down to the needle was going to be shaped slightly differently to accommodate that laser. If you do end up getting a 790 Pro and for some reason, you gift your 29L to a friend and you needed to make do, the number 9 foot, as I hear it, will also accommodate, but it's going to come with that laser compatible foot for you. Okay. And there is our Smart Drive Technology module. Again, it's quieter and faster. That's the Smart Drive Technology part. You can keep it on your machine if you want to. If you want to sew while it's on, that's not a problem. It just moves the arm fully out of the way. But it also comes off really easily. You just lift and pull out to take it off, and you can keep it stored when you're not using it. The 790 Pro does come with embroidery standard. You can't get it without embroidery because it is a top of the line and it is the complete package. So that completes our sort of first look at the 790 Pro. We hope you're as excited as we are. We're now going to start our testing process because we do test every single machine that comes in. So this one's going to get tested. Then we will set it up with whoever's going to be doing the live demo of the sewing and embroidery features, which are all new. So look for that video coming soon. We are taking pre-orders for the 790 Pro. They will arrive soon, though of course that's going to be up to Bernina's shipping schedule. So right now we're just taking pre-orders. If you have any questions, do reach out to us and we'll be looking for you in new videos to come.